Hi folks, John with the Wingman 115 channel. Thank you so much for checking in today. As always, I'm out here in my backwoods playground, out here having fun. I thought I would showcase a valuable piece of kit, and we're going to be talking about shelter. And you're asking yourself, John, this is a hat video. Why are we talking about shelter? Well, your clothes that you wear are your first line of defense in any situation, whether you're in an urban environment or whether you're in a backwoods environment. So, with that, a good hat is an excellent piece of kit. Now, if you followed along on the channel, you know that I am a huge fanboy of Tilley hats. I've collect them. My wife goes, "Oh my God, how many hats do you need?" And I go, "There's always room for one more in my lineup." And if you follow along on the channel, you've seen me wear a bunch of different Tilley hats, and I'll showcase them right here. I've worn the LTM6. That's a multicam version hat. Awesome hat. I wear that all the time back here hunting when I'm out and about just having a good time. Great airflow in that hat, fits really well. Also have the LT3C, that's also a multicam hat, and it has the snaps on the side. You can wear it up Aussie style if you want. You're out there on safari and doing all sorts of good stuff. And then in the wintertime, I switch over to a different hat that's a little more water resistant. That's the TWC4. That's a wax cotton hat. I love that hat. I just can't say enough good things about it. But you want to see this hat. So without further ado, I'm going to cut away. We'll do a quick specs rundown. We'll get up close and personal on this hat. Then I'm going to come back and give you some thoughts on this hat and why I feel that it's a valuable piece of kit for you out there. Come along, folks. It's going to be a great day. It starts now. Now for some final thoughts on the T4MO Organic Airflow by Tilley. You had a chance to see it up close and personal in the specs rundown. But let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about sun protection and coming out into the backcountry first. A lot of times I see folks out on the trail, they're wearing dark colors, they're wearing the black ball caps, black rock concert t-shirts and shorts, and they don't bring enough water, they're overheating, you're gonna suffer from heat stroke or heat exhaustion. And Guns N' Roses has an album that they called Appetite for Destruction. You are setting yourself up for failure right from the get-go. So my recommendation is light colored, muted colors. That's gonna give you a good positive airflow around you. You can evaporate that perspiration, right, away from you. So with that, one cool feature about this hat is that it has this 3/4 inch mesh that goes around. So that air's able to get in there, hence the name Airflow. So you have a nice airflow that goes around the crown of your head to basically cool down your scalp, get that perspiration away. It's just a nice feel. Nice muted color hat. Works awesome. It's not going to overheat. The brim underside is a darker color, so if you're not wearing sunglasses, you get a little bit of shade from the sun, kind of like the folks, if you're playing sports, that put the black under your eyes to keep the glare. Well, that's going to work perfect. You're wondering what these are. Well, these little devices here are head straps. So this is a chin strap, and this is a strap for the back of your head. So if you're out on the water, if you're up on a mountain, if you're in a windy environment, you can put that on, pull the straps down up underneath your chin and the back of your head, keeps your hat on nice and secure. It's not going to fly off. Now, with that said, what they've done to these Tilley hats is there's foam in the crown of this hat. So if you're out on the water, you're sailing, you're fishing, and your hat blows off, well, with the foam crown, it's going to float. Hopefully you'll be able to go and retrieve your hat. With that, if you lose your hat, there's a little nameplate up in the top. So you write your name, put your telephone number, you can put your address if you desire. And if you lose your hat, I still believe that there's Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts out there that if somebody found your hat and it had a telephone number in there, they would give you a call. Hey, Mr. John, I found your hat. I'd love to return it to you. Can I get your address? There's many a times that hats and items have been returned because people wrote their name and telephone number inside of it. With that, what's cool is it has the guarantee in here. These hats are guaranteed for life. If you wear this hat out for a small nominal fee of postage, you wash the hat, you send it back in the Tilley, they'll look at it, and they'll send you a new one. What other company is going to do that? So yeah, you're paying a little bit more, but you're getting awesome quality stitching, fabrics, and a lifetime warranty. You're never going to have to buy another hat. And with that, a little bit of care and maintenance on this hat. If you come out quite a bit and you sweat a lot, the headband's going to get wet and it's going to get all sweaty. So before you get all the sweat stains on your hat, you can throw it in the washer, laundry, on delicate. Use a very gentle laundry soap, and then take it out, put it over a pot, and let it dry so it doesn't shrink down. Do not throw it in the dryer, because if it shrinks down, I'm telling you, you're never going to get this hat back to its size again. All this stuff is pretty much pre-shrunk, but I found just take it out of the washer, stretch it a little bit, put it on your knee, you can pull it, and let it air dry, and it's going to be fine. Now, another great feature on this hat, I keep taking it on and off because you guys like seeing my beautiful hair, is it has a hidden compartment in here. So what I like to do is usually put a $20 bill, because when you're hiking, whatever, just for some reason I never have cash on me, and it's always good to have that hidden 20 to go to the local store, bait shop, whatever you're doing is just pretty awesome piece of kit to have in there. I know folks that are fishermen put extra hooks, a little bit of line in there. Hunters keep their hunting license up in the top. You're only limited by your imagination. Now, as far as sun protection, you get 3.5 inches on the brim in the front, and you get 2.5 inches on the side. I found that is more than enough to offer great protection that is just non-obtrusive. Now there's, it's not a metal wire, but there's some sort of like synthetic wire that's in the brim that keeps it just nice and just good profile on the hat. So you can bend it up, you can bend it down. It's not going to get all wonko on you like floppy hats. It's going to stay nice and round on your head. Now, this particular hat is made from 98% certified organic cotton with 2% spandex. So if you're into that sort of material, you want to buy something that has organic cotton, Tilley now offers it in their lineup. They also offer this hat, I believe, in hemp and some sort of nylon fabric. So you have a lot of different choices. I know that the multicam one is in some sort of nylon fabric. Works very well. Breathes really well. But I'm finding this organic cotton fits really nice, and hey, it looks good too. Now, let's talk about fit and finish. When you buy these hats, you always want to go up to the next size. So my hat size, normally, if I'm wearing cowboy hats, baseball hats, is 7 3/8. So what I do is I go up to 7.5. So one way to fit the hat proper, if you go to a hat shop, is to put the hat on and take index finger and your middle finger, and you're going to put it between your forehead and the front of the hat. And if you can slide your fingers in there, then that's a perfect fit. What the hats are designed to do is to fit low on your head. So see how if I pick up the side, my ear where the brim almost hits my ear. They're worn to be low on your head, right? I'm thinking hats all the time, but to give you that maximum sun protection. So you got a nice field of view. I find that it doesn't impede my vision, but yet without sunglasses, it's no problem at all. So when you're out here in the backcountry or you're out on the town, you got a little bit of sun defense with that. So you get an awesome lifetime warranty. You get also a 2-year guarantee that if for some reason you lose it, you tear it, whatever, for 50% value of the hat, they'll replace it. If you want to learn more about this hat, I'll leave links in the video description below. They are an awesome piece of kit. I firmly believe you get what you pay for. You're going to pay a little bit of money for these hats, anywhere between the $70 and $90 range, but I'm going to tell you, it's the last hat you're ever going to have to buy. If you wear it out, you wash it, you send it back in, postage. All you do is pay postage, they send you a new one. I mean, for the rest of your life, you'd never have to buy another hat. The fit, the finish, the feel, they're made in Canada. All the stuff's from Canada. It's just quality control is there. Great reputation from Tilley. I can't say enough good things about them. I am such a Tilley fanboy. I love them to death, and I wanted to share it with you folks out there. Great sun protection, valuable piece of kit. Katie bar the door. You need to buy one as well. This is John with the Wingman 115 channel. Thank you so much for watching. And guess what? I'll see you on the next video. Take care, folks. Now get out in the woods and play. It is such a nice day.